What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Boundless Perception YouTube channel. And today we are going to be making good old-fashioned chainmail armor. So let's hop to it. As you guys saw from the title of this episode, along with the introduction, today we are going to be making chainmail, or specifically putting it together. All of these pieces here, as I said, were 3D printed, and they are going to be used for my Lich King armor. They're going to go underneath it and, give that whole, medieval Lich King armor looking effect. I'm putting the video up here of it 3D printing. This is video of it printing on my bamboo. It takes about 11 hours, 12 hours to print one, I think it's 15 by 15 chain. It comes off the printer just like this. These files are not my creation. I got them off of Thingiverse. Somebody named Flowalistic created these files, and I absolutely love them. If you're going to print armor or chainmail, I highly recommend this file for several reasons. With the first being, these print flat. They're basically, I don't know how to describe this pattern, like two H's connected is what the chainmail pattern is. They're not rings. And I really like that because I tried 3D printing several different chainmail armors. I tried the rings, I tried the NASA hexagonal prints or whatever, the chainmail for that. Those you cannot actually link together, or to link them, you'd have to cut them, and then you'd have to heat gun them back together. I didn't want to do all that. The rings are kind of difficult because of their shape. Your printer, my printers kind of had issues with those. So long story short, these were the best. They're the easiest to link that I found. And again, they print flat. I printed these at 1% infill. The file says 0%. I did 1% infill. You print it without a brim, and you print it without supports. So it's basically a raw print. It's coming straight from the roll through the heater to the bed, and that's basically it. Now, I have connected these so far. This is all I've done. The new pieces have just come off the printer, all that you're seeing. So this is kind of how the armor is going to go on me. I'm going to go ahead and try to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more pieces onto this. And I'm gonna show you guys how to connect it. It actually was my girlfriend who helped me figure out how to connect these, because I was just trying to manhandle it, just brute strength them into position, and that does not work. So I'm gonna try to give you guys a close-up of exactly how you do this. But before I do that, I'm just gonna tell you, all you basically have to do is connect the entry of one piece to the entry of another piece. That will make more sense, hopefully, when I get in a little bit closer and show you. So I'm gonna show you that real quick, and then I'm gonna go ahead and assemble all of this, and we're gonna look at our final product. So let's hop to that. All right, so here we have a close-up look of the armor, the chainmail, should I say. And this, hopefully you guys can see that. My camera is having a little bit of trouble focusing on it, but this is the chainmail up close. So as you can see, it's basically, let me flip it over, multiple H's, or like 2 or 3 H's connected to one another. So to connect these pieces, they're very tiny, so I don't know if the camera can get it into focus, but these tiny little pieces right here that have an opening, you're going to want to connect those to essentially another opening. And that's how all of the chainmail fits together. That's how I created this very large piece that you can see right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect the rest of these sheets together, and we're gonna see what our final product looks like. So far, we only have this very large sheet, which is, I think, about 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 pieces. We're gonna join 9 to it. So let's get to that. All right, guys, so it's been a few hours. I've gotten everything together here. Gonna show you the entire piece here in a bit. But I was just wanting to show you this. We have to just fill, this right here is where my head is basically gonna fit through. and we're making a diamond pattern. I'm just gonna stitch this last sheet in here, and we will have completed all the pieces that we have so far. I'm gonna have to print some more, but this is so far we've come along. All right guys, so I want to show you how I made a huge blunder. You can see here, these sheets are 20 by 20. These sheets are 15 by 15. All of the sheets I printed were 15 by 15 instead of 20 by 20. Not that big of a deal. I just have to attach half of this sheet essentially to this and remove the rest. So a little bit of extra work, but if you're printing these, print either all 15 by 15 or all 20 by 20. You can save yourself a bit of work. All right, everyone, so it's been a couple of hours, but I was finally able to get this entire thing completed. So we're gonna go ahead and try it on, do a testing to make sure it all fits, that my head fits through this hole, and that I should continue doing this. So let's hop to that. All right, so this is all I have so far. Obviously, I made the opening hole way too large, so I'll just have to go back and add a few pieces in there, make the back a bit smaller. But it's definitely coming along. As you can see, it's, you know, kind of covers my entire front right now, and it kind of covers the back. We're gonna go ahead and extend this all the way to my shoulders, well, to my arms, and then we're gonna extend this further down to probably my waist or so. And I don't know, I'm thinking about actually making some like pants or something that goes down there because we're gonna need to cover that up. But this is what we have so far. Definitely, you know, a rough draft. This is my first time doing this, but I'm starting to get the idea as it goes along. I will say, if you are going to do this too and make your own, you know, chainmail, again, this file is great, but it takes a lot of time to put the little pieces together. And if one piece comes off, it's kind of a pain in the butt to get back together. But as you can see, it's going to be worth it in the end. And I still recommend trying this out if you do need chainmail for any of your armor. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for, you know, checking me out, supporting the channel. As always, please hit the like and subscribe button. It definitely helps out the channel. And stay tuned for me actually completing this entire chainmail set. Until next time, stay boundless. See you all. Bye-bye.